What do we have here? Look at this. This donut comes to us today with a wonderfully interesting title. Its name is Yuletide Pumpkin, but I think we can all agree it echoes of that one classic that we are surrounded with from Thanksgiving through New Year's. The one, the only, the incomparable Pumpkin Yuletide. Ah, you thought I was going to say pumpkin spice. But alas, no. This is a pumpkin Yuletide donut. And why Yuletide? Let's get into the details and take a look for ourselves. What we have here is an exquisitely done donut. It's simple in its layout. First of all, it's a standard round donut with a hole. As we can see here, it's got a fry ring that's indicative of probably, I'm going to go with maybe 40 some seconds in the fryer. But you see the fry ring has a wabi-sabi design. A little thick here, right? And then it sort of wanders around the donut. That is because this is a hand-cut donut, a hand-rolled donut, and a hand-fried donut. Now, we have absolutely nothing against a good commercially processed donut. Is in almost everything that's edible, is the real quality. It matters with quality. What you put in is what you get out. You can have the best donut maker in the world. If you just put in poor ingredients, it's never going to translate into quality. This is a handmade donut. Absolutely beautiful. It is loaded with a thick Chantilly cream. Now, this Chantilly cream is so thick, I'm going to carefully go out on a limb here and try a little test so we can see how thick it is. We're just going to invert this donut 90 degrees. I really want to catch it in case it slides. We're going to do 180 degrees. Oh my goodness, look how strong it is. Out the other side it comes and boom, boom, boom. Look at that. That is some thick cream. That is beautifully done. Now the cream in this has whipped cream with fresh processed pumpkin and a series of spices that I am nearly certain include some clove, cinnamon, allspice, possibly some 5-spice seasoning. We will know a little more when we get in there. I can see cinnamon. I can see little granules of clove. It smells like a holiday. It smells with that indomitable spirit of, we're grandmoms. Let's go. There's always a pumpkin pie. There's always that one pie that everybody's gotten into early. That's why they come in donut form. Nobody has to be the wiser. You put these out on a plate. Maybe the grandkids come, one or two, take a walk. Nobody's the wiser. There's no pie with a big cutout in the middle of it. It's just this delicious donut. And this is fantastic. The heft, maybe 4 or 5 ounces, which is pretty substantial in the amount of cream it's holding for a donut. That's a substantial amount. The color is beautiful. This golden brown color here is, some people might say it's a little overdone. It's not. It doesn't appear to be, and it doesn't feel that way. We're going to know when we get into it. But I almost want to err on the side of conservative caution. But I don't think that's the problem here. Not today. What we have, though, is this incredibly beautiful band of confectioner sugar. The confectioner sugar itself is seasoned with some of those pumpkin spices, so it's going to share some of the same notes that are in the cream. I don't know what's in the donut. I don't know if the ring itself is filled. I don't know if it's just a beautiful tray for this display of festive fall deliciousness. But we will see. And taste and smell, and that's right. Smell again. Ooh, this is every positive note going for it, and it is so wonderfully welcome. So what else do we have? Other than, as we can see, this donut, they just put this cream on top of it. I know I'm going on about the cream. Many times, if you get too thick of a cream, it's watery. It's not going to hold its own. This was handmade in our kitchens, and it's so well done. Look at this. I'm going to go out on another limb here and just play. I know, I'm hedging a bet. It's still holding. That's some nice stuff. So let's see how this fares, how this tastes, and how this goes down next. Well, what I was expecting was this pumpkin spice donut. I know we're calling it a Yuletide pumpkin. I'm going to go with what I would call it in the store. This is a pumpkin spice donut. In my opinion, the creator, they have their own take, but as it plays out, pumpkin spice. Now, is there anything wrong with it? Uh, no, not in the way that you would say, oh, that's wrong so much. It's not. The donut is actually, and so I want you all to take a look in here. Watch. So this donut is just a ring donut. I don't think the mic's going to catch the tearing, but look how dense this is. This is a yeast donut, but the density of it helps explain why it's so golden brown on the outside. It is that way because the density of this donut wouldn't cook without it. So they went a little darker on the outside, but what's inside is an absolutely gently sweet base that holds this heaping stack of pumpkin spice or Yuletide pumpkin. Look how thick it still is. Oh no, it got away from me. Golly gee. Okay, that's all right. We can fix it. So that's an excellent opportunity to see exactly how wonderfully thick this is. With just two little nudges, maybe a nudge and a half, and not really enough, we can put some of it back. It didn't fare well. It's cream after all, and well, there's gravity, so you have that. But what's here is still a delightful enterprise of a donut. It's pumpkin spice. It's predictably safe. It's predictably fun. And it hits every note you want in the holiday season. It hits because it is the holiday season. It's pumpkin, it's spice, it's cream, it's the pie that's on everyone's table for Thanksgiving. It's the flavor that shows up in nearly every baked good and absolutely every cup of coffee from here to Timbuktu. You have pumpkin spice. In our case, this is a pumpkin Yuletide donut, but I'm going to say the sentiment is the same. It is delightfully good and a delightful good mess, if I might say so myself. Well, aside from the cream, and I wish I could show you guys, you're going to see some flecks of orange in here, right? So the flecks of orange, oy vey, the flecks of orange are actually pumpkin, fresh prepared pumpkin that's mixed in with the cream. And that's why you're getting these striations of orange, almost these orange splotches. Ooh, 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 ooh. I am making a mess out of this. But is it delicious? Oh, and the most important question that we can ask here, does it donut? Oh my good, oh my good, oh my goodness, does it ever? Oh, oh, it donuts, absolutely. Mmm. Mmm. What is nearly impossible to capture on a lens, oh my god, is the pumpkin in the mix. The raw pumpkin in the cream. It's sweetened by its association, its proximity to the cream and the spicing, and it comes out so wonderfully good. It is both whole and natural and light and confectionery. It's the best of both worlds and truly a unique donut experience. So, this absolutely answers our question. Does it donut? Without a doubt, and then some. It is perfect. It's solid. It's safe. It's important to understand when I say safe, that's not a bad thing. That's not a baseline. That's good. It's very hard to be a competent baker and make something that's both unique and challenging, but still safe, that people want to eat, that people have a baseline expectation of what they can expect. And this donut does that. It's a donut. It's a little denser than I'm used to, but look at the density of the dough here. You can see where it's really, I'll try it. Ooh, one more time here. Ah, look at that. It opened up right on the fry ring. Look at that. Oh, that is so, oh, that is intoxicatingly delicious and fragrant and doughy and happy. This is a beautiful example of what goes right when you make a pumpkin Yuletide, aka pumpkin spice donut. Does this donut? Oh, yeah. Am I going to finish this? Absolutely. On camera? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Okay, guys. Until next time, view, like, share, subscribe. We love donuts here. All donuts, in every form, in every shape. And we will look at them all. Until next time, enjoy. And please, have a donut.